You're listening to the Packernet Podcast Network.
Get ready for the greatest roast of all time, the Roast of Tom Brady, a Netflix live event happening May 5th. Hosted by Kevin Hart, the 7-time world champion gets his cleats held to the fire by famous friends and frenemies on an unforgettable night where everything is fair game. Tune in on May 5th at 5 p.m. Pacific time for the Roast of Tom Brady, live only on Netflix.
You ready?
Showtime.
On May 3rd, summer starts with The Fall Guy.
Let's do it later.
Let's drink a spicy margarita.
Make some bad decisions.
Yes!
Audiences are falling in love with the most entertaining film of the year.
Fall Guy.
Fall Guy?
Fall guy.
That's what the poster said.
See Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt in the movie critics say exists to make you happy.
Trying to make it out?
Nope.
Because I don't either. It's not what I'm into right now.
What are you into?
Talking.
Yeah.
The Fall Guy. Only in theaters May 3rd. Rated PG-13.
I don't know.
I mean, birds are mini dinosaurs. They never went extinct. They just got smaller.
There he goes. Finally, he gets taken off the board.
Everybody knows this all.
With 84th pick, Steelers select wide receiver Roman Wilson from Michigan.
All right.
The Steelers did that? That makes sense.
I don't know. We'll find out.
That's wide receiver Roman Wilson, right? Yep. Pittsburgh.
Are you guys surprised that Troy Franklin's fallen so far? I mean, he graded great, and he had great stats, didn't he?
I think he's fairly high on my board, if I remember right.
He is the highest wide receiver you have left. Him, then Hayden
You
Hurst.
still got a lot of your guys here.
And
Blake Corners.
13. Franklin is the best wide receiver with Leggett, Walker, Rice, Baker, and McMillan. Following.
That's why I couldn't find Roman Wilson. He was
up there, then
much higher than I thought. So,
Brambo's right. Birds are spot.
on the board.
Yes, I can explain Tampa's fall. He's not very good.
I was second. No, I've got him in the 74 spot, but I definitely wasn't high on him.
Cannolis are stuffed with birds. Oh, I just come for the comments.
That's funny. I actually really love, is it Devontae Walker? I don't remember if that's the wide receiver from, I think it's North Carolina.
Yep.
He just like a physical, just beast. I mean,
All right, so I get to Thompson. How's Tim doing over there? Tim, you all right, bro?
I don't know, man. He's over it.
Tim's at the camera.
Tim stepped away. Don't blame him one bit.
Tim heard this bird talking was out of here.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's enough.
Joseph, a.k.a. Jay Wade, says Jerry Jones, Cam Hart, Hicks, or Jalen Wright. I love the first two, kind of indifferent on the last two. I'd like Jalen Wright as a change of pace back, but I just don't see Goody doing it.
Hey, if we take a glance back to last year's draft class, right, with the RASs, Lucas Van Ness with the 13th pick, 939. Luke Musgrave with the 42nd pick, 978. And then Jaden Reed was the 674. So far, Jordan Morgan was in the nines, right? And then obviously Edgerrin Cooper was in the nines. So you think this might be the shot that
Pick is in for Cleveland.
They might not focus on RAS, but I don't know. Just interesting that Goody is the RAS master, isn't he? No doubt about it. And last year, it sure worked out, boys. My goodness.
Clayton, are you surprised that Puny hasn't went yet?
I'm very surprised, man. He is actually, I got to update this. He is hands down my best tackle on the board. So there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tackles taken. Right? 10 tackles have been taken that were ranked on my board underneath Pony. So that's wild.
Okay. Here's the real question here. W. Reesing says, where are the Roadhouse comments this year? I'm disappointed, even though I've never watched it nor ever will. I can answer for Clayton. It's because that horrible remake came out and nobody wants to talk about it.
Roadhouse.
There's your Roadhouse. I don't know who hit it, but thank you. I think Tim was back.
Chris N. He was talking. It's in the very decent nines. He's up there.
Did you hear the dog?
There's
Uh-oh.
Emilio.
There he goes.
There's Emilio.
Order patrol back.
Poor guy. Throw those cannolis.
Roman Wilson, we got.
Let's go running back next.
Didn't Malachi Corley get drafted?
He did. Yep.
A couple of these I missed. Troy Franklin's still on the board, though, right?
Correct.
I had pretty much the same grade on Troy Franklin that I did Malachi Corley, so whoever gets him, I'm going to get the stud.
Chaz got a great comment here. So, top remaining draft visits: Edge, Austin Booker, which I believe is Kansas, Zach Center, Michigan, Ray Davis, Kentucky, right? Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah. And Jerry Jones, Florida State. Oladapo, was he from Oregon State, I believe? Wouldn't be surprised if any more picked in this round. I would love any one of those prospects right there.
I would too, yeah.
Eagles traded down, 49ers on the clock.
Papers.
That's in the 86 spot right there.
I still don't know who Cleveland picked.
He's got Slim Jims.
When did Cleveland pick?
I don't know.
85th?
Adam says,
Oh, the Browns took Zach Zinter. I was just going to say that would be a good pick, Zach Zinter.
Yeah. Emilio's trying to make it back to steps. Yeah, he's coming back now.
Emilio comes back, his shirt's all ripped up.
Man, they're just real playful.
Yeah.
Look at him limping. Oh, your camera's off.
So, yeah, they just went three Michigan guys in a row talking about where they've grown. Yeah.
So Zach Zinter was 90th on my board. He goes 85 to Cleveland. And you said San Francisco's on the clock. Is that right?
Racist dogs.
Oh, boy. Mandy trained him, not me. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Look at those two picks stacked together right there. Let's
There
go.
you go.
All right, guys, we're at 2,400 and change here. I'm just saying,
Snap.
just about 90 to go. Share and share and share. Like, subscribe. Get your friends here. Let's go.
Ryan, how would you feel about Peyton Wilson with one of these two picks?
Yeah.
No.
No? So you're like completely out on Peyton Wilson.
No,
right?
I just, especially now that we got Cooper, I don't want it. And if we're insistent on getting another one, then we'll get somebody else. I got a list of 15 more I'd rather have.
I got you. So if we were to say what would the top need be here? Would it be? I mean, obviously we already took a tackle that can play a little guard. What about?
Oh no! Garrett saw something happening.
San Francisco.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. What about Mekhi Wingo, defensive lineman? Would you guys be okay with the defensive lineman right now? Look at Blaine. Blaine got the wall. Look. My guy right here.
Who's the defensive lineman out of Miami?
Actually.
That is my boy Leonard. Leonard.
Yeah.
I really like him a lot too.
I feel like if we're looking for that kind of more of a run defender for once.
I'm going to have a cannoli for good luck.
I think you should. Victory cannoli.
Wait, Emilio, aren't you and Clayton in the same house?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right here.
What is going on with this thing?
Yeah, we just didn't want to snuggle up. Emilio, catch us right here, man.
Yeah.
We practiced this when we were not together, and it didn't work very well.
You did.
Emilio, throw it to me.
All right, catch it, Jacob.
I'll throw it. You ready, Jacob?
You got to throw it to Jacob.
Yeah, this coming your way, Jacob. You ready?
I got it. Jeez.
That was a long throw, though. I mean, you can throw it farther than Joe Milton.
Yeah, throw it back, Jacob.
Just a flick of the wrist.
You can throw it farther than Uncle Rico, man.
Get serious here, please.
Knock it off.
You're talking about shenanigans?
You're talking about shenanigans, right?
If someone
5 seconds since our last nonsense.
No nonsense. Zero nonsense.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Getting close.
Oh boy.
Ooh, there he goes. San Francisco took Dominic Cooney.
Oh wow.
Tackle.
That's such a good pick, man.
I did not say his name. I didn't say it. Everyone else in the chat did. They should be kicked out.
Kick all of them out.
So Dominic Clooney I had as the 49th best player. San Francisco just got him a good one, boys.
Man.
Of course they did.
They have him listed as a tackle or a guard.
Well, he played his snaps as tackle, but so I went with where their snaps were.
Okay.
I love the comment. I hate them. That's
Yeah, I agree, Dave. I think that's very well stated, sir.
it's all right. We are on the clock.
Yep, Packers are on the clock.
And then
Hey,
we're
I think this is going to be a good opportunity to put up
No
my
Dallas
big board
pick. All right.
so people know what we got going on.
What was that?
Okay, who did Dallas take? We're not on the clock yet.
Yeah, we don't know who Dallas took yet.
Yeah, I don't
Packers
have-
just posted we're on the clock.
So then Dallas must.
Dallas took somebody.
Oh, K Killer N just said, where'd it go? San Francisco. I thought you couldn't hurt me in the off season. I was wrong.
Fact.
Did they take Franklin? Is that what it is?
Somebody else said Haynes. I don't know if they're guessing or if somebody actually knows.
I thought Haynes already
gone.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Pick is in. Who did Dallas take? I mean, pick is in. What are we doing here?
Dallas took Maris Lafau, Notre Dame.
Oh,
They
okay.
did. Wow. Okay.
Linebacker, yeah.
That's not any, but that's a Notre Dame guy, right, Clay?
Yeah, that's a Notre Dame guy. He I thought I had him kind of low here.
Yeah, he's a 5'8".
I had him in the 202 spot.
All right. I would love
Here comes Elijah Jones.
Mason McCormick, Chris Abrams-Drain. I wouldn't mind TJ Tampa. I'd love Cedric Gray. And who else here? Oh boy, I'm sweating. I need that towel for sweat running down my front side.
Easy kick.
Come on now.
Adiza
You guys, I just saw that I just saw that we got Edrin Cooper. I didn't go back and look at the picks.
She just
Like-
said Brandon Allen. Now we're gonna pick him. Thanks a lot, Carly.
No, we're not. I
Oh,
don't.
watch it happen. If it does,
It's because I read it.
I'm gonna
But
kick
I'm
you off the screen, bro. If that happens.
we got Edrin Cooper. Come on,
No, we're good. We're good.
that's awesome.
Christian Mahoney would be great right here. I would jump for joy. Sweet Baby Ray would be great.
Isn't that a barbecue sauce?
Yes, it is.
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
baby back, baby.
Javon Bullard posted, I'm an MF cheesehead. And he posted a bunch of cheese and said, let's go, go Pack, go.
Let's go.
Come on, Rattler. Get out of here.
I'm gonna leave it unmuted.
TJ Tampa has not been picked yet, to the best.
Don't start. I don't want to hear
Just not
that.
like him or what?
I don't.
No. Is he just mainly press? Is he a big press corner? Is that his thing?
I don't know. He just doesn't cover people too good.
Oh, I forgot to have my cannoli, my good luck cannoli. I'll start having it now.
Hurry up. Shove that thing down. That came out wrong.
Now I don't even want to eat it.
Yes, good. I'd be more surprised or shocked if you did. And then he shoves it right in there. All right, buddy.
No way. Mark Oldacres wrote an article predicting who the Packers would pick. He predicted Jordan Morgan, Edrin Cooper, and Javon Bullard.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Give that man a raise.
Got your mouth filled there, buddy?
Oh,
Blaine,
I
are
don't
you
like this.
good?
I'm getting nervous.
You look like your picture froze. You hadn't moved for like 20 seconds, man. Are you good?
No, I was reading, man.
Oh, yeah.
What if Goody trades back?
I'm so
I've
nervous.
just been doing a lot of Swayze research.
Have you updated your board?
Yeah, I got the board right here, man.
Do you really?
It's right behind.
It's his background. Put him on the big screen. Let's see it.
All right. I bet, as the kids say.
This is where we realize that Roadhouse is one of Swayze's worst movies. Not only critically, but financially.
It financially ruined them.
Point Break was better? That's baloney.
Hey, come on now. Point Break is a phenomenal movie. Don't you even start.
Point Break is amazing. It is one of my favorite movies.
Are we ready?
Okay.
Colin, pick.
The Packers select the University of South California Marshall running back.
Lloyd. Wow. Colin, you like that guy. Colin's board is lighting up green here.
I love this draft so much.
Right here.
So
That's your.
Oh my
Look at that.
God. Oh, and chirpers. Oh.
Clayton's going to freak out when he comes back up here.
Give him a 12.
It's Colin's ninth highest graded player.
Who should we tell Clayton that we drafted, though, when he comes up here?
Oh, yeah, that's a good call.
A kicker. It has to be a kicker.
No, we
not too ridiculous.
Tell him we traded for Tyler Newman.
No, should we just tell him like we took?
Who does he hate? Look at his board.
Yeah. Go down there. Tell him we took.
Yeah, just go to the bottom of his board and pick somebody.
Yeah, go to like. Oh wow, that's amazing.
All right, we'll take. Tell him we'll take.
That's right, Coach. We got some big dogs back there. So, can you give me his measurables when you get a minute, Emilio? Just because.
I'll grab it. Or you can if you got it.
Because people were talking like how we wouldn't draft such and such because we already have 3 battering rams. Where it's like, well, yeah, because Goody seems to like, or they like battering rams. Remember when we drafted Dylan because we wanted to shift that way.
Dude is 5'8.5", 220 pounds.
Oh my Lord, he's what's the guy's name? MGD.
Yeah, he ran a 4.46 40, 36-inch vert. He benched 25 reps.
Dude.
And had a 1.56 10-yard.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not. We don't need to find an Aaron Jones because that's not his style. This is what he likes. Get him the 5'8", 220 guy.
That's exactly what I said here.
Yeah, Maurice Jones-Drew, exactly.
RAS 8.92. Let's go.
I love that Senior Cheesehead is in every shot ever for the Packers.
Who pays for him to go there? What does he do?
He just follows the Packers everywhere.
We'll just tell Clayton. We'll tell Clayton he took a Boygby.
Big Boygby.
Yeah, I think I could make him believe that for a minute.
No, tell him we took. Yeah, dude, Deadfish, right on. Tell him we took Braylon Allen. That's perfect. He doesn't enjoy that.
Where did he go? What is he doing? Is he like on the crap or something?
He's just doing his thing. We did have another pick after us on the 89th pick. Buccaneers select Tyke Smith, safety out of Georgia.
I forgot we're coming right back up. This is crazy.
Yeah, we need all eyes on.
There's the Packers. They're jacked.
Jake, what are you thinking about this draft? Give me a synopsis real quick, man. I'm so excited right now. So excited. Wow. Oh, I'm so excited right now.
Do you guys think he might go, like, Goot might go this entire draft without taking a wide receiver? That might be crazy, but it just might make sense because we have so many.
Oh, I don't think it's crazy to think he wouldn't. I think it'll be more crazy if he doesn't do a trade in this draft.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
it would be.
Another one, you're saying?
That's what I was just saying. Oh, we did do a trade. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
Wait, no. Which one did he do?
Never mind. I'm an idiot.
We traded out of the 41, wasn't it?
Marshawn Lloyd's RAS was an 8.62. He was red in his height, yellow in his weight, green in his bench, and then yellow pretty much everywhere else, but green in his 40. So, dude still at an 8.62. And remember what we always talked about? Goody wants what? Top 50 guys with their first 3 rounds. I mean, he must have been happy because he pulled the trigger in front of, Estime, Shipley, Irving, Laube. I mean, you had Allen, Wright, all of them.
Dude, I'm so happy with this draft right now. I'm so happy. I'm not used to being happy like this.
That's what she said.
It's just great. And we're about to be on the clock again.
Feel sorry for her.
I told her.
I told her.
Yeah, and Lloyd can catch too, and he can block. I actually don't know if that's true. I would hope he's good at pass protection. They like that. Joe says it right.
I mean,
Coach Len, giggity. That's good.
At 220, I hope he can block.
Yeah, right. Whew. All right, super fans on it now. We need a cornerback, another safety, and more offensive line. I do agree with that.
I think it's going to be O-line here. I think he's got an eye on a corner later on or something.
I'd like to see us. Mason McCormick here would make me so happy, or Christian Mahogany.
He's going to do that 5th and 6th round, like 4 corners in a row.
Right.
Daniel Jeremiah just said, in my opinion, the Green Bay Packers just got the best running back in the NFL draft.
You know how much we like DJ.
That's right.
Wait, sorry. What happened? We moved up. We had the 41st.
Not the second one, yeah.
We never finished it. We never finished.
We traded back 4 spots to 45 with the Saints.
No.
Oh, jeez. What happened?
I need the dinghy. Cardinals select cornerback Elijah Jones.
No. Yeah, that
sucks.
That hurts.
That's a kick in the.
Wow. So, hey, think about it. He was a 7th, 6th round projection that went in the 3rd round. That means he was that good. That's another star in half league.
He wasn't on
right?
Goody's probably flipping tables now. Now he's mad. Now he's going to get angry.
Take Cam Hart. He'll be all right.
We all have smartphones, and we all know they're pretty amazing, but they also can be amazingly distracting, especially when we're around other people. So US Cellular wants us to reset our relationship with our phones by putting down our phones for $5. That's right, a company that sells phones wants us to put down our phones. And to see what we find, learn more at uscellular.com/built for us.
Hey there. Did you know Baker's always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices? And when you download the Baker's app, you'll enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. And don't forget fuel points to help you save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. Want to save even more? With a Boost membership, you'll get double fuel points and free delivery. So shop and save big at Baker's today. Baker's, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
It's only a kick, a jump, a block. It's only a serve. It's only a tackle, a run. It's only for the fans. After all, it's only pressure. You got this. Adidas.
Have you ever experienced turbulence on a flight and wondered why?
And you can see all the terrain around you. You've got no issue with visibility or anything?
No, everything's peachy.
Maybe you've sat on the tarmac for hours wondering why your plane isn't moving.
Well, we're outside here. They're saying the ramp is closed. They won't let us park because of Air Force One.
Listen in on the conversations between pilots and air traffic controllers on the Air Traffic Out of Control podcast.
510 declaring an emergency. There's smoke in the cabin. I need to make a landing right now on 31 left.
We have the most interesting, wild, and funny ATC recordings you will ever hear. Check out Air Traffic Out of Control wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Darn it. Cam Hart, I would like that too. Also, Jerry and Jones, just like Killerin says here. Darn it. Tampa, I can't do Tampa. Ryan will kill me.
We are on the clock, though, so.
We are on the clock right now? Yes,
Packers
we are.
on the clock.
John B says pick is in already.
Chris Abrams' drain would be my.
I love that the Packers just run these picks in.
I know. It's because it's like.
It's just like, dude, are you guys stupid? You just let this guy come to us?
You guys have had 20 games ahead of you.
Yeah, you had so many opportunities to do the right thing. You all failed.
Boy, listen. We were going to tell you to pick Braylon Allen.
They said his player comp was O.J. Simpson.
Oh, no.
I know
wow.
I'm not as big on him. But,
he went down a little, not too far.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, I think Daniel Jeremiah had him like at the top of his.
That's what Ryan was just saying. He said that Packers got the best running back in the draft.
Yeah, so I have Marshawn Lloyd At the 89, y'all ain't gonna believe this. I gotta share it. Look at this. Marshawn Lloyd, 89. Packers got him at 88.
There you go.
Boom. So
Dude, I love this draft so much.
Yeah,
I'm so happy Jacob's happy because I would have had a really bad weekend if Jacob wasn't happy with this draft.
So I think Daniel Jeremiah had him as the 56th best prospect.
Wow.
Yep.
So
That's what we were saying, top 50 for Goody, too.
Yep.
Got to get him in the first 3.
Got him. Somebody, I was all the threads, and they said, "Yep, AJ Dillon is officially running back 3."
Wow.
That's pretty wild, isn't it? Think about
At least he can farm.
it. Hit him with Tim. Hit him with
I don't know where
Tim
Tim's-
back. Tim ain't
Oh.
back. Tim said
Wow.
he's tired of the shenanigans.
I don't know where Tim is. I think Tim's taking a little
John Deere Green.
Breaking news, we had to cancel AJ early. I'm sorry, folks. We have the Packers selection at 91, linebacker Tyron Hopper, Missouri.
Oh, wow. All right.
Okay.
That was a visit, right?
That was a visit.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Wasn't as big on him, but they see him there, boy.
Man, wasn't he way down?
He did not score well on PFF ever. And he's a little undersized in my opinion, but he's a guy. And he's from Missouri. He's from that Missouri defense, so I'm
Crazy.
I'm cool with
Cedric
that.
Gray, Aiden Wilson are still on. And they take Tyron Hopper. I mean,
wow,
that,
so Elijah Jones went 1 pick before us. Is that right? Wow.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Another thanks. Ugh.
But
wow, yeah, thanks.
What do you think about Tyron Hopper, Ryan? You got anything on him, man?
I'm trying to kind of reach back into my memory bank, but I'm pretty sure I liked him. I was trying to see if I wrote up about him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll dig around and see. But I'm
reassured.
fairly happy.
I'm reassured that they got the pick in so fast. That makes me think like it wasn't
Yeah.
like they were just fishing around and really trying to make up their minds. They knew that they wanted him. That's pretty cool.
This seems like the first pick they've taken where they look at the player, not his stats, not his production, and they just say, I can change him. I can make him better.
It's like marrying somebody and thinking they're going to change. It just doesn't work out, right?
That's why I mentioned O.J. Simpson.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, that's the best
this
line.
isn't a draft. It's more like swiping right.
Whoa.
That's the best Norm Macdonald situation ever when he's at the ESPYs for some reason and he goes, hey, you took the Heisman Trophy and nobody can take that away from you unless you kill your wife and a waiter. And then
Yeah, that's right.
And you see Charles Woodson just going,
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, so I had Tyron Hopper in the 237 spot, mainly because the PFF grade in 2023, he was the 724th graded linebacker. In 2022, though, he was the 93rd graded linebacker. So
I think Hopper's going to be our weak side linebacker, presumably, if he starts, right?
yeah, I
It's a
mean,
special teams.
you take him in the 3rd round, you got to think he's probably going to be that other linebacker in the 4-3, right? I mean, I think you'd have to.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second. I'll pull him up on 33rd team. We'll see what they said as far as his positional.
guys who are thinking about getting out of this. Go ahead, sorry.
6'2", 228 pounds. And Dane Brugler says he projects as a run and chase rotational linebacker.
Yeah, it's Will then, right? To a T.
Yeah.
4.5.
Yeah.
That's fast enough.
I know I like this guy. Hold up.
If people are thinking about leaving the stream, I wouldn't do that. I still think there's a chance Goody trades back into this round here. So maybe hang out and see.
That was his 4.5 40 was 94th percentile.
There we go. We are fast at linebacker, dude.
Yeah.
We are fast.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, he can cover ground quickly.
Special teams.
Hey, if somebody will keep an eye on Packers Twitter, we'll go to them here in a second if they got them on. Listen to them. Just let me know and I'll flip it over.
I mean, honestly, if I'm being real with myself here, what I wanted was us to have 3 or 4 picks that I really loved, and then I wanted us to just try to pepper in some extra competition. So right now, we've just taken 2 linebackers. One of them I absolutely think is going to be a stud. One of them I think has a ton of potential. He's a ball of clay. It's just how we're going to mold him here. So I would have liked to have Gray coach, but you know, I'm not picking. So
he had a 7.42 RAS with his vertical at 38 inches. Dude can jump out of the gym.
Yeah, Jack just said that PFF just tweeted Tyron Hopper had allowed 1 touchdown in coverage in his whole college career. That's 825 snaps.
Why the heck did they have him graded so low?
Right, everywhere.
Like
33rd team, everybody. Even draft.
Hey, Daniel Zapp said the bootleg football guys like him for the new kickoff rules. He has a really good skill set for what the new kickoff entails.
I like that.
Look at y'all finding the positive. That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
I got that. Let me hop over and see if we got anything going on Twitter.
Looks like we found the guy, the Packers guy that put his head down on the first pick.
Did they?
Found him on social media.
Oh, great.
JJ actually found him in Detroit. He took a picture with him.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, nobody's live right now, so.
He was in the mid-game?
Yeah, I'm really happy with the first picks, and I'm just a little bit on the fence with the last one, but I'm willing to be proven wrong, so I'm cool with that.
We'll wait until tomorrow.
Walking into traffic.
Trav's not into it.
That's it for me.
And I'm out. Right. Tape is impressive. Well.
All right, guys, I got to peace out. It is bedtime for me.
All right. Have a good night.
All right, have a good night. Thanks, guys. It's been fun.
Adios. Man. All right. Well, how many picks are left in this round? Do we know real quick?
1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 with the Ravens on the clock. The previous pick was the Bucks. They selected Washington wide receiver Jalen McMillan.
I mean, we talked about how Goody said that we're going to need a lot of bodies there at linebacker, so it makes sense, I guess, if they want some, developmental picks with high upside. That's what Paul's saying here. I agree. So he's got the intangibles, all the kind of speed. Did you say he was 6'2", 228?
Yeah.
Like, again, that just screams, hey, Tariq Carpenter, try it again. Like, see what we can do.
Let's see what the 33rd team says as far as
they didn't like him much.
I mean, as far as his positional.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Eldegrim says it's wild that they like him more than Peyton Wilson.
I agree.
That injury stuff is just if you really dove deep. Ryan, didn't he have like both knees, both shoulders?
Yeah, he had real bad shoulder issues for sure.
Yeah, it was not good.
Oh, is that what it was? Hopper's name on SAS? Let me check that out.
33rd team.
Maybe that's why I'm thinking.
Definitely has him as a will. His strengths are range, blitz timing and burst, and high motor. Weaknesses are play strength, instincts, and open field tackling.
Well, you can't have everything.
It says he's really good special team.
Struggles with running, tackling, covering.
Not good at breathing.
They say he's not good at tackling. That's what they say. I didn't say it.
I didn't hear it.
Fan says third round isn't our strength. That's fine. We can throw that away. Fourth round is when we come through.
Very well.
Yeah. I'd love it if in his
there he goes.
Doesn't know what a cannoli is. Oh, no. Don't draft him.
Piece of garbage.
93rd pick, Baltimore Ravens select Adiza Isaac. No! And with the 94th pick, the Eagles select my boy Jalix Hunt. Of course they did. Unbelievable.
You're going to walk into traffic.
That dude is a freak athlete, I'm telling you.
So I'm confused here. Baltimore took Adiza
Isaac. And
solid pick.
Then the Eagles took Hunt.
Eagles took
I was actually upset about that.
Yeah, Jalix Hunt was an interesting one for sure.
Trav, why would you pick a Buick Skylark to take you out? At least go Porsche or something.
Convertible? Buick Skylark convertible.
There you go.
Jalix in the 173 spot, so I'm not too horribly upset about that.
Hey, Clayton.
Yeah.
Did you walk away before we blew up my background?
Oh boy, he did.
I seen
He
the
did.
wall.
He didn't pull an AR-15 on me, so that's what felt wrong. Oh, I was just going over how Roadhouse is just such a poorly reviewed and financially kind of a
Devastating.
failure.
Yeah.
It was devastating, really.
I got you.
Almost derailed his entire career if it wasn't for Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh,
jeez.
You can't bring Whoopi in.
Oh.
Do we really need to talk about this?
Thanks to Whoopi Goldberg for reviving Swayze's career. Oh. Clayton, you're going to need a bigger gun, man.
357 or what is that?
Yeah.
That's a 38 special.
Oh boy.
Only thing special about it, you'll find out if you keep talking about Swayze.
And the stream's deleted.
Yeah, right.
Demonetized.
Again.
Dang it. Colin, you got to give all your money back, dude.
Would you not to let that redneck on the stream down?
Oh man.
Let me check Packer's Twitter one more
Yeah.
time.
Emilio just casually ran away after the
Yeah, he just disappeared.
And I'm out.
Yeah, disappeared.
Hey, we got Larry McCarron and Wes Hocklewitz talking about the last two picks. Y'all want to hear from them?
Sure.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
They're part of the team.
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
Mike left. He's having a bad trip.
Sorry about that, man. See you next fall. Here we go.
Jeez.
All righty, let's see what the guys have to say about old Marshawn Lloyd and Tyrone Hopper. Oh, we struggling. We spinning. This ain't good. Did you pay the internet bill, Amelia?
I'm probably stealing half of them.
You just tripped over the wire. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Dang,
Look at
awesome.
Definitely take your internet, I would think. Let me turn this off.
No, you're good. You get ain't that.
Let me hit that button real quick. There you go.
That's why I wasn't loading.
Look at this. Wes Hogquist. Tell me that guy ain't gonna steal your girl. Look at that dude. All right, sorry guys, that's all I got. We tried.
That's on the Packers end. That's not on.
Things could be a lot worse. I could be a Bears fan.
Yes, that was perfect, Tim. That definitely would be worse.
Well, I'm going to go to bed and regret all of my decisions. So
there you go. Rest up. We got a big one tomorrow.
Yes, sir. That's when the draft really starts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Blaine, what do you do
How many
tonight?
picks you got tomorrow?
A lot.
Like 10.
Like literally, I think 8 or 9.
9.
Tomorrow we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, that's crazy. Half the teams don't even have 8 total picks.
Yeah, we have double what the Bears have total picks just
on day 3.
No, dude, we have double what the Bears and the Vikings have combined. They have a total of 4 picks left in this draft, maybe even 3.
Buffalo took Wayne Carter.
Mm.
He was the 102nd pick on my board.
Chris, don't do that to Tim. Tim, did you see the comment here?
We need Rasul. Oh man, I don't think so.
How are you feeling right now, Tim? You stepped away for a minute. What is your evaluation of the Packers draft here? What do you think about the Hopper pick and the Marshawn Lloyd pick? We didn't get your thoughts here.
I love it, man. My defense is getting better. I'll take it.
What do you think about the running back?
Yeah, I thought it was a little earlier than we were going to take one. Thought that would be a later round pick for us, but
Do you remember though, Tim? Every time that we've done one of our mocks, it usually was at that 88 to 91.
Yeah.
Usually we would trade back out of 25 and end up with somewhere around another 90 picks. So we'd get that cluster, and we'd usually go guard, running back, and then take whatever is the best player available. So it actually kind of, and usually that that running back we were taking was either Trey Benson or Sweet Baby Ray or something like that. But I'm cool with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Marshawn Lloyd looks like he's there now. They're calling him, but those are.
What's that?
They're calling Marshawn Lloyd. The Packers
Are they? Let's see if we can get it.
Let's see if they ask a good question this time.
Yeah, we regret it. Every time we pulled it up, didn't we?
Yeah. Why did I say anything?
Are you still eating, dude? Where does it go? Skinny as a rail.
You remember what it was like to be in your 20s, right?
Oh man, that was so fun.
That was so fun.
That was so fun. All right, let's see if we can hear Marshawn Lloyd here. I apologize for the questions in advance.
I didn't know exactly which pick, but I'm just super happy to be a Green Bay Packer.
Mike Spofford.
Hey, Marshawn, congratulations to you.
There he is.
First question, how much did you know as far as the Packers' interest in you? Did you have any clues that that they really wanted you? And how would you describe your running style?
Yes, I talked to the Packers not too long ago. Didn't really not no 30 visit with them or anything. I think I only talked to them once. But just talking, I definitely feel like I knew that they liked me a little bit. But it was definitely surprising, definitely getting picked by the Green Bay Packers. I'm just super blessed to be a part of it. And for me as a player, I think my strengths are just being able to create space, make a lot of defenders miss, not allowing the first person to tackle me, and just being able to be elusive and explosive with the ball in my hands.
Steve McGargy.
Congratulations. I'm just wondering, the move from South Carolina to Southern California, just how did that what did you get this last year?
How's the weather in California?
And how did that kind of prepare you for the next level, having kind of two different systems you ended up going with?
Yeah, it's definitely having a coach like Lincoln Riley. I think the proof is in the pudding. Just seeing exactly what he does with just the players he had and the different teammates and coaches, different teams he coached. It definitely helped me out a lot having a really good running back coach that's now with the Chargers right now, Kyle McDonald. So just having like really well coached teams and being able to learn a different aspect of the game, just different offenses and different aspects of how a different coach teach. I feel like it's been really good and it's helped me to where I am right now, being able to translate the new things that I be able to do in the NFL.
Bill Huber.
Hey, Marshawn, on the telecast, Daniel Jeremiah called you the best running back in the draft. Do you think you're the best running back in the draft? Does that kind of thing matter to you at all?
No, not
where do
really.
you stand on that?
I'm the best running back in the draft for sure, and I think Green Bay got the best running back in the draft because they think the exact same. I'm super confident with that. I think Daniel Jeremiah, he's that's going to come up in the next few years exactly of what he says. I definitely do feel like he's telling the truth on that part.
Mike Spofford.
Yeah, Marshawn, you averaged 7.1 yards per carry last year, which is a number that really jumps off the page. Would you say, I'm sure it's a combination of things, but if you were to point to the one most important thing in that, would you say it was your elusiveness or is it yards after contact?
Yards after contact. I think that's the biggest thing, especially being a running back. You never want to be taken down by the first person, maybe even not even the second person. So I feel like the yards after contact is what really matters. I mean, you could be elusive and not do anything, but the yards after contact is what, really brings out a lot when you're a running back or any other player on the field.
Bill Huber.
Hey, Marshawn, you caught, 13 passes this year, which isn't very many, but I can't say I watched a whole bunch of USC film. Was it just a usage thing? And how comfortable do you feel in the passing game?
Now, can you catch?
Very comfortable in the passing game. Definitely, I feel like Coach Lincoln Riley put me in really good position to be able to, not having much routes, but being very effective with it. I believe I had something like 17 plus yards a reception. I'm just being utilized in as much as possible. I played with a team that really had really good skills on the outside, a really good quarterback. So, it was just more of a, when things worked out. And I feel like it definitely worked out in the long run for sure.
Aaron Nagler.
Hey, Marshawn, we hear from the Packers coaches all the time.
We don't want to hear this guy's
pass protection at the running back spot. How comfortable are you in that aspect of your game?
Aaron Jones goes to
definitely very comfortable. That's part of being on the running back. If you want to play, you want to stay on the field, you got to be able to pass protect. So that's something that comes with it. Especially protecting the guy that's getting paid the most on the field as the quarterback. So that's something that comes with it. It just is part of the game, and I definitely feel like I'm very confident with my pass protection.
Mike Clemens.
Marshawn, a couple games I saw you last year. Honestly, my first impression is I thought of Aaron Jones. Have you watched much tape of Aaron or other running backs in the NFL?
It's not a good comp.
That's not at all.
Yes, it's funny. Josh Jacobs. I watched a lot of tape of Josh Jacobs.
That's a good comp.
People can compare me to him with a similar build.
It's the other one, you idiot.
Being shorter, but having a similar build to Josh Jacobs. A lot of my coaches compared me to it, so it's pretty cool, having that in that case for sure.
I thought you looked like Aaron Jones. What'd you think? Definitely, I look like Josh Jacobs.
Are you still going to be friends with Caleb since he's on the Bears now and you're a Packer?
Oh god.
You guys can be friends.
Yeah, so I'm still going to be
go to the nail salon with him?
Yeah, you paint your nails too, or not?
Ellie French.
Ellie.
All right.
Hey, Marshawn, congratulations. I'm just curious.
Frickin' Ellie.
You grew up playing running back just your entire football career, but who's like a running back or someone that you have looked up to just playing the position?
Good, because that's
Barry
important.
Sanders. Barry Sanders is my GOAT. I love Barry Sanders. I love, just the way he ran, the way he can make people miss so easily. His contact balance, his yards at the contact. I love the way Barry Sanders. That's the person I like to, look up to for sure.
Kyle Malzahn.
Hey, I'm just curious on your initial reaction to the Packers and kind of the team and what kind of environment you think you're coming into and your overall kind of outlook on this team.
Oh yeah, definitely. Watching the Packers, Jordan Love, seeing him take up after Aaron Rodgers and just seeing exactly, how well he grew up in so short time is pretty cool. I'm seeing him learn from Aaron Rodgers and being able to do really good past season. Watching, like you said, Aaron Jones, watching the other backs, watching A.J. Dillon, watching different backs there that were there, and A.J. Dillon still being there has just been pretty cool, just seeing exactly what they can do. Just super excited to be able to be a part of it and being able to contribute.
Go ahead, Steve.
Corey, you mentioned Barry Sanders being a guy you emulated. I believe he retired before you were born. How did you end up becoming a student of his game, and just how did you end up following him and becoming an admirer?
YouTube, idiot.
The internet. Honestly, just football. Just being.
How do you know him? I don't understand.
Having the love of football. Having my uncles that played the game and that that pretty much brought that type of player into my sense. And then just growing up loving football, watching all the different backs, even though they were before my time, I still studied different backs just to see exactly how how to play the game better. And Barry Sanders is the person I came across from my uncles and my stepfather that really just, I think that just brought, made the game much closer to me.
The OJ comments, I
We'll
swear.
just do a few more. Go ahead, Ellie.
Marshawn, I read that you tore your ACL and missed your first year at South Carolina. Can you just describe kind of what that was like in dealing with that and how that maybe shaped you as a player?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was definitely rough. Having it be my freshman year and just taking how long that process took and really moping me, teaching me to stay where my feet are. Take each day one at a time. It taught me to just treat every play like it's your last play because you never know when it's going to be taken from you. Those are a lot of things that ACL process took me from, and that's exactly where I am right now, just because of how well and how life-changing an injury like that can help you in all the aspects of your life.
Oh, he has ACL too?
All right. I've had enough.
There was 2 picks selected in that time. 97 to the Bengals was McKinley Jackson, defensive line, Texas A&M. And then 98, the Pittsburgh Steelers finally select Peyton Wilson, linebacker.
All right.
There you go.
Jesus.
He's joining the Terrible Towels.
Okay.
If he stays healthy. They may have them.
Speed is key, especially when you're in a white Ford Bronco.
With the 99th pick, the Rams select safety Cameron Kinchins out of Miami.
Okay, he's gone.
He gone.
He gone.
All right. Cam Kinchins to the Jake. Jake was a big fan of Kinchins, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Kinchins is 93rd on my board. He goes 99. So right about where we had him. Caught a lot of flack for that early on.
Mm-hmm.
Ola Home Depot's still on there too.
Ola Home Depot is on there.
So is my boy TD.
I'd love to draft him, man, for your sake. I know you're a big fan.
I want to see that.
Andy says the slow white Bronco was John Elway.
The slow white Bronco. That's pretty good.
That's a good one. Oh boy. Are we pretty much done with this draft now? Or we got two more picks?
There's only one pick left. Washington. With the 100th pick.
They must have that because the Packers were tied for the most picks in this draft. Washington has to be in the top 3, and Arizona.
While Bears get their last pick, 20 picks into tomorrow. That's it. They are so bad.
J. Cole's asking where we pick next, Amelia. You got that on the hopper quick?
Our next pick, J. Cole, your answer is going to be pick 26 in the 4th round, number 126 overall. We only have one pick in the 4th round, 2 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th.
All right, Andy. You're getting there.
Come on, we're so close. Keep it on the tracks here.
Yes,
we can do this
for 5 hours. 2,400 people watching us, and we're about to lose it with the last 100 pick.
We were like 35 away from 2,500, and then we made our pick. So, all right, we can tackle it tomorrow. Tomorrow's a good day to reach over 2,500. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
if you guys like, share, and subscribe. Same.
Yeah, make sure you guys are back tomorrow for sure.
Yeah. If you need to, we do have a QR code up here in the top right. If you want to scan that,
there you go.
Take you to your podcast destination of choice, and you'll find the hour cut up of us being excited about, and Jacob being just so happy with this draft.
Yeah, I am. Also, Clayton, can you hear me, Clayton?
He has left the building.
Okay, well, if he comes back, I have an autographed Paul Hornung football that we were going to maybe spin for. So I don't know if he wants to do that tonight or if he wants to wait till tomorrow. But
definitely, we'll definitely ask him. Because Sutherland's going to be upset that it's rigged again, but he saw his name get picked. So I mean,
yep.
You see the comment from Our Showers?
Oh boy.
Oh jeez.
Jeez. Here we go. Here we go.
Rambo. What's up, man? Thank you.
Appreciate it.
It's going to be fun tomorrow.
Do we have a dollar amount as to how much money Colin made tonight? Because I think it's probably a record.
I don't know, but the dad tags
like they're all
pretty steep on that one.
Right.
You
wouldn't be on the show if it weren't for me.
I'd love if Ryan just runs up to him and just goes, unrealized capital gains.
I'm going to teach you about the government today, son.
Oh, man.
Washington is taking their time with this last pick, man. They are dragging this on.
Well, they probably have like 6 commercials they have paid for that they can't not run. So
there it is. Oh, wow. I didn't see that one coming. Where's the dinghy? Hit the dinghy. With the 100th and final pick of the 3rd round, the Washington Commanders select wide receiver Luke McCaffrey.
Ooh, there you go.
That'll be a good one for them. That'll be a little bit of talent injected.
So I think tomorrow starts at 11. Is that right?
Yes.
11 Central, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Yep.
And how long does it go?
It goes till, I think, like 6.
Okay.
Is it?
6 or 7, I think.
We can do that.
Be all right.
We can make that work.
Almost had to cancel on my wife. She sent me a text. She's like, "Are we still going to dinner tomorrow?" I was like, "Oh, that's tomorrow." That was at 7 o'clock, so it's gonna be a little tight, but we'll get there.
Ryan, are you going to try to make it through cranking out a pod tonight, or?
Yeah, I'm not feeling like I'm gonna pass out, so hopefully that doesn't hit me out of nowhere.
A belly full of Tabasco will do.
Yeah, that'll keep you awake. Plus, there's not a lot of time to get in a late podcast. The thing's gonna start at 11 right away, so got to get this out.
That's true.
All right. Well, I guess Milo, could you recap for us the Packers picks? Is that something you could possibly?
Ooh, yeah. Let me do that. So with the first pick of the second round, pick number 13, 45th pick, we selected Edgerrin Cooper, linebacker out of Texas A&M, 6'2", 230. With the 26th pick, 58 overall, we selected safety Javon Bullard out of Georgia, 5'10", 198. With the third round pick, 25, 88th overall, we selected Marshawn Lloyd, running back, USC, 5'8", 220. And with the 28th pick, 91 overall, we selected linebacker Tyron Hopper out of Missouri, 6'1", 231.
All righty.
That's not a bad second and third round.
No.
At all. And I don't think there's anything Goody's not happy with right there, right? He got the dude he wanted. If he pulled the trigger on Hopper, there was 100 other linebackers he could have taken. So,
yep, yeah, I agree.
The draft hasn't even started yet.
Yep, this is just a warm up.
Tomorrow,
couple appetizers.
I'm personally ecstatic at pretty much every one of these picks. I'm a little bit iffy on Hopper, but I'm willing to be wrong. I'm willing to be proven wrong, and we've seen what. Sometimes they can do with a lot of these guys that are developmental or whatever, but I think that, you guys know how I feel about Bullard. I'm so over the moon about that. I really am surprised that we took Marshawn Lloyd, but I think, like Daniel Jeremiah, I think he's at least a top 3 running back in this draft. And
right.
I don't know, man. I'm excited as all get out. And the best part of this draft for me, you guys know, like I said, I'm a discount shopper. These next rounds, what Goody does in the 4th is crazy. 4th and 5th rounds, the 6th rounds, and then lately the 7th. Didn't we get Walker in the 7th last year?
We did.
We got Carl Brooks. We got Wooden.
Yep. Zach Tom.
Wow.
And honestly, I would have been even. What's the running back's name? If he wouldn't have gotten hurt, Lou Nichols. I was excited about that pick.
Yeah,
too.
man.
Bunch of stuff that.
I feel like we got another Lou Nichols. Weren't we talking about that? I was like, what were some of the picks that we missed on last year because they didn't make it? Does that hop to this year's draft as well? Picked another running back. Seemed just like Lou Nichols.
Yeah. I think he was from
on him.
Central Michigan or something like that. It was a small school, but he got it anyways. Tim, how are you feeling right now? What's your overall summary?
I feel great. I feel like Goody's hit it out the park so far. I think he's really going to cook though tomorrow. It's going to be a long day, but it's going to be an active day, I think, for our front office. So
yeah,
just finish this draft strong, and we'll bring Lombardi home this year.
Yeah, I like that.
What do you guys think about C-Dub? He's getting pretty salty here. He says, we take a running back. Really? We've got 3 and waste a 3rd round pick on running back who has ball security issues and is the same build style as Jacobs and Dillon. Waste of a pick.
It's the style they want, though.
Yeah.
That's
and
what they.
Yeah. 1 year.
Yeah.
Right. Dillon's going to be done. He's not staying.
Dillon's not even guaranteed to make the team this year.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, his contract is we lose nothing if he's gone. So
it's like $300,000 or something.
It's something stupid, yeah.
So now we got a brand new 4-year contract on the running back of his choice.
Yep. Yeah, I don't agree with that pick. I love you, C-Dub, but I don't think that's a waste of a pick at all. At all. We're one injury away from not having our starting running back, so
yeah,
that's my opinion. Clayton, I think you're back there. Are we?
Yes.
There he is.
Here we go. Bear up.
Ryan, did you want to maybe give your summary of the picks overall, and then we'll probably.
Well, I think what feels cool, I mean, I felt like what we needed was, in my opinion, Quay was pretty solid as a strong side linebacker, so I was looking for a Mike and a weak side, and I feel like that's what we got. I felt like Edgerrin was a good Mike, and I felt like obviously Hopper is a weak side. I don't know how it's all going to shake out, but we needed that. We needed the safety. We got it. We needed offensive line. We got it. I mean, it's such a great. I think the really good job that he did is he's still taking best player available, but he does such a good job of letting the board fall to him in such a way that we're drafting all our needs, but still taking the top guys. So I think they're just kicking back and they're feeling good about this. I mean, we can field a football team easily right now, and we're like not even halfway through the draft.
Yeah.
All these guys still got to make the team, right? Like, we are going to have so much competition.
Yeah.
Coming into this offseason, it's going to be unbelievable.
Yeah, I agree.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think it will be a great year, man. I like it overall. I really do. Obviously, Edgerrin Cooper wasn't my top backer, but hearing the way that Greg Cosell raved over him, like it was just hands down, he's the best linebacker in the draft. He said maybe not this year, but overall, he's going to be the best linebacker in the draft. Just crazy physical ability. Jordan Morgan, you get some versatility on your offensive line. He might compete for left tackle. You might just plug and play him at right guard. I like that. Overall, I think it was a good draft. And again, we got a ton of picks tomorrow. That's what's wild. And there's a lot of good talent still left.
Yep.
That's what's crazy. Let me take a quick glance at the board here real quick before we go, because I just want to get kind of a primer for tomorrow. As far as our board and how it says, Jatavian Sanders did not get drafted, right?
Correct.
Okay, so he is still on there. Again, he was the 27th best prospect on my board. Troy Franklin's still there.
Yep.
Cedric Gray still there.
Yep.
So Cedric Gray could be a potential Josh Newton cornerback. He didn't
Gabriel
go.
Murphy.
Yeah. Let's see. Mekhi Wingo did not go, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
so that's not the defensive tackle on the radar there. Got a couple of guards or a couple centers. Did Van Pran and Bo Limmer go?
Negative.
Cool. So we're good there. Got a couple options potentially for a future center. Gabriel Murphy's still there, I imagine. I don't think he went. So yeah, there's several people here. But the Packers, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. is still sitting there, right?
Right.
Leonard Taylor.
What about Dorless? Dorless
there's
is
a ton of people.
DJ James,
Yeah.
TJ Tampa, Abrams Drain. I mean, you got corners, you got safeties. You still got a boatload.
Is Mahogany still there?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
wild.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Brandon Dorless, I think he's the only defensive lineman that I had a note where he played all over the defensive line. He was all over the place.
He was a freak.
Yeah. So, you know who he feels like last year they were talking about kind of Carl Brooks could play defensive end and then he could kick inside too. Kind of feels like that type of guy. So he might be on their radar, Oladapo. So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited, man. I think we did really good. And, again, I wasn't as big on Marshawn Lloyd, but Daniel Jeremiah, former NFL scout, hands down his best running back in the draft. That's probably – Ryan, you talked about it. When you signed Josh Jacobs, you signed him to a 3-year deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a 3-year – was it a 3-year deal or 4-year deal?
Oh, or 3.
It was a 4, but really meant a 3, isn't that what we kind of?
It was a 4, but there was only $12 million in guarantee, which means pretty much you're paying him $12 million this year, and then you're playing with the house's money, right?
Yeah.
You could cut bait next year. If Marshawn Lloyd comes out and absolutely rips it up, you could free up basically $12 million in cap space next year. If you want to move on from Josh Jacobs. I'm not saying we should, but it's just there's options everywhere.
Exactly.
It's pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm excited, man. Tomorrow's going to be the real tell of the tape too. So
where it gets interesting.
Who all did we take? We took Jordan Morgan at tackle, right? Then we went Edgerrin Cooper at linebacker, right? Who did we go? Give them to me in order. Do you guys remember?
We just ran through them. It was Jordan Morgan, Edgerrin Cooper. We had Javon Bullard, Marshawn Lloyd, Tyron Hopper, and now we're ready for round 4.
I love it. The Bullard. Oh my God, dude! Like
Jacob spoke it to existence.
Second, I remember the episode that Jacob was like, "I really want to watch Javon Bullard."
Yeah.
We pulled up the highlights, and we were all like, "What the heck is this?"
No one's talking about him.
Dog.
You know what's crazy too is if you watch the highlights when the guy gets picked and ESPN or NFL Network will flash a few highlights. They were flashing the highlights when the guy was wearing 22. That's not even a I think he switched to either wearing number 1 or something else, and that's when he turned into a just a missile of death. Like the guy was just like his highlight reel was that big where Clayton was like, dude, who is this?
Yeah.
Absolutely wild, man. So what I was going to try to do here is go and just recap where they were taken, or, where we took them and what they were worth on my board. So Jordan Morgan was 32nd best. Edgerrin Cooper was a little bit lower, but still kind of within range. Edgerrin Cooper was 70th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Javon Bullard was actually higher than him. He was in the 50th spot. I love doing this too because, again, if you went with Daniel Jeremiah, you would say that our boy Marshawn Lloyd was, 56th, I think. So he's right around the 50 mark. Yeah, and then Tyron Hopper's a little bit lower, but we know they had their eyes on him the whole time.
Right.
I did not expect Tyron Hopper to be a third-round pick. Did you, Ryan?
No, I didn't.
That one caught me off guard.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, cool. I'm excited about it. Anybody else got anything? Tim, did you already go around the horn, Tim?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. I'm just as much on the fence, I guess, with Hopper, but I'm happy with the 91st pick that I've had my eye on for months and months and months. I think time will tell. We got to give these guys a chance and see what happens.
Definitely. All right. Well, let's wrap this thing up, man. We'll be back live. When's it kick off? 12 Eastern
Central.
11 Central.
11 Central, 12 noon. All right, cool. So we'll get us a little nap in here and get back at it tomorrow. Because we got how many picks again?
8.
8. It's going to be awesome, dude.
Yes, thank you, Coach. I saw that.
Christian
Tried to
Boyd,
hide it
man.
off. I tried to rip it off the chat. I saw that. DTV.
I'm going rapid fire here, man. I want to watch them all get in here.
I love it, dude. Watch Goot control day 3 with 8 picks. You know it, man. You already know it. So, all right, let's get out of here, man. We're exhausted. Ain't gonna lie.
For those of you listening on the pod,
thank you for making us a part of your day. As always, let's go out and be the change we want to see in the world. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great night.
Go Pack Go.
The power sweep. Actually, it's the lead play in our offense. Yes, a YN or a tight end to open up somewhere between 6 feet and 9 feet. Get an isolation with the linebacker. Tell the tackle to take the defensive end if he's over him. If he's not, to drive down on the first man to his inside. If the YN has the linebacker taken out, he cuts inside. If the YN has the linebacker in, he comes all the way around. If you look at this play, what we're trying to get is a seal here and a seal here. And try to run this play in the alley.
The first taste of rare bourbon you finally got your hands on. That's nice. At Caskers.com, we make this experience easy. Caskers is a one-stop spirit curator with an impressive selection of exclusive, sought-after, rare, and household names in the realm of premium spirits and champagne. Discover the top flavors of the year now by going to Caskers.com and using code WELCOME10 for $10 off your first purchase. Get $10 off your first purchase with code WELCOME10 at Caskers.com.